Man, this bites like a bass. But no, I feel him turn sideways there, Crappie. He'd run around like a bass. And old bass go left, go right. Alright, I don't want you to put a hook in me. You get hold your lip. Rather grab you by the lip, don't take much slime off you. Heard somebody in a video the other day was talking about some guy, he was watching the guy and he laid his crappie down in the, I think it was a bass. He laid him down in the dirt and took a picture and whatever. They said take your slime layer off. Yeah, you gotta watch the net can do it too. That rubber net's supposed to be better about it. He's about 10.5. Yeah, it don't take much to do that, and sometimes you need to think about that a little bit. You dip your net in the water and it's wet, so that helps too. You know, it ain't dry. That's why I like to grab them by the lip too. I don't think it hurts them as much. If you're going to eat them, it doesn't make any difference, does it? If you go say, hey, I'm eating him, it doesn't make any difference. But if you go throw him back, yeah, I'll try not to hurt him any more than you can. I caught a bass a little bit ago, and he had about 3 spots on him that had big sores on him. And sometimes that's what causes that, is they get that slime layer knocked off. Bam. Got another one. The wind is just bad enough today to push me around. Well, you know, you got to face the wind. And the angle that I'm facing right now, it makes it hard to see the cover. It's a tree in the water here. Oh, that's a good one. Real good one. Fish are scattered. This time of year, oh yeah, he's probably pushing 11 inches. This is the Blue Moon Tracer. Haven't fished a tracer for a while. Have fished a Blue Moon. I think I've made 40 catches with it. That's not what I'm doing now. I'm just fishing today. Already got a 40 catch for next week. The watercolor, we had rain all day Thursday. Cold rain. It was like 42 to 45 degrees all day. Water temperature was 66, 67 last time I was out here, which was last Saturday, a week ago. Today it's 59. It was 57 when I started. Got a little sunshine, so surface layer will probably jump some. Yeah, somebody on a jet ski has got shorts on, guys, and I've got a lot of clothes on. Isn't that weird how it goes? It's only supposed to hit 60 today, and you know, on the water it always feels colder on the water with that moisture coming off water anyway. But it's 12 o'clock, so it's probably in the 50s now, I'd say, low 50s. But that rain cooled that water off, dirtied the water some. It rained hard. We probably had 4 inches of rain easily. So that's going to change fishing some. Water temperature drops, water dirties a little bit, and as the water temperature drops like that, these fish are scattering. There are some on docks. I did check a dock. I had a couple on it. I didn't catch any off of it. I've caught some off stumps today, and this is a lay down tree. I'll show it to you. But there it is. And it's got a lot of fish on it. A lot of them are small. I can tell some of them are small, but there's a couple of good ones in it. You see the tree coming down right like that right there. See it coming? It's off that bank. You can see this is a very steep bank. Some of these trees here are leaning. They're going to be in the water sooner or later, right? That tree's been there for a long time. I've caught a lot of bass off of it. Back when my son was young, we'd use minnows some. We'd fish down this bank with minnows. We'd get in this corner. We'd always pitch one over there. We'd caught crappie and bass. It's been there a long time. But the crappie are not on it all the time. They seem to like it in the summer some and more in the fall. And it's deep here. You can see it's 21 foot. So you think in the summertime they'd pile up on it, but it seems like in the summertime, if it's any here, they are really small. I did catch this in the next cast. That's the best I've done today. Like I said, I already made a video for the catch this morning for next Sunday, and of course the day's warming up. The sun's getting warmer all the time. That helps a little bit too. H, he's a baby. So I know it's quite a few there that size. That's usually all that's here, but I can see there's some better marks up on top of that. And as long as I can pull out a few good ones, I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Also, I'm out of the wind here some. You can see the water's chopping a little bit, but where I came from, the wind was really blowing bad. The lake is making an S-turn here. It comes down here like this, it goes like this, here, and it turns again here and goes that way. and actually goes right through, and y'all can't see the pine trees, goes right through there. You could throw a rock over this little hump right here and hit a boat when it's going down the lake, if you could get through the trees. Yeah, that's how much S-turn. When you got a place like that where it makes a double S-turn, usually you can get out of the wind. Now, if it's any fish there, or any cover there to catch the fish off of, that's a different story, right? Yeah, this is the most active school I've been around today. I think it's because the sun's sitting in here. I'm actually getting a little warm, thinking I gotta take some clothes off. And I think that's why these fish are active right here. I think the sun's hitting them. They like that, because they're not that deep. Now, some of them are. I'll say they're not that deep. I showed y'all the depth finder. Yeah, they start off right here, 5 foot. Those are 5 foot. And right there, they're 14, so top of them are. So they're scattered from 5 to 14 foot down that tree. Oh, that's a decent little fish. He's probably 10 1/4, 10 3/8. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. I got to cast right over on the edge of those leaves. That's where it starts to drop. If I get in this tree, it's overhanging here. So I got to kind of sidearm, right? We learned that through bass fishing, how to sidearm under a tree or something, didn't we? Here comes the noisemakers back. Bam. Oops. Stop. Get you back in. Like I said, I don't want to knock all the slime off of you. I don't like it when they hit my deck. Bam. Found another one. Hot spot today. Like I say, it's because the sun's hitting in here. He's about 10 1/2. There you go. Bam. Man, this guy, he's got some backbone. I think he's just mean. Oh, yeah. It's all right. They'll fit. Oh, ain't bad. Yeah, water's pretty dirty. I didn't seem to about 2 foot. So we got about 2 foot visibility. That's why blue moon, that's why I picked it, guys. Blue moons are a good color when you got some little, just a light stain to the water. Yeah, he'll fool you. He's about 10 1/2. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. I just trying to show the tracer off some. If you got a live scope when you're fishing that tracer, if you watch it, it moves different in the water because it's made like a canoe. It's skinny and it comes up and it curls out. Okay. And what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to glide more. So when you're pulling it, it's supposed to glide more. Now that's what they designed it for. It's made by Angler AI. You can go on their website and read about it. That's what they made it for. They got them up to 4 inches. If you're a bass fisherman, the mold's up to 4 inches. And a lot of the bass fishermen are sticking just a hook in it, and they're putting a weight in the body, back about 1/4 inch from the head, and that way, with a live scope, you can control it. It gives you a bait that you can pick up slowly and move it through the water. It's made to fish with live scope. That's what they was making it for. Well, this one being 2 inches moves a little different. And I mentioned this before, and in Sam's video a couple weeks ago, y'all heard me talk about this. I've been making some out of floating plastic. This one is not. The one I'm using today is not. I've made some out of floating plastic, playing with them, where I just put a hook in them. Or a real light jig, like a 1/48, and it sinks a little slower. Not a whole lot of difference, but a little slower. But if you turn it, when you turn it up like it's supposed to be, vertical, and you move it slow, that floating plastic gives it just a little bit more body to set there a little bit longer as you drop it. Now, you can put just a hook in it, and it makes a huge difference. So one of these days, I'll make a video about that. This lake, I don't have the situation on this lake really to use it like that sometimes, so I'll share that with you at a later time. But I'm trying to come up with something a little different. That's what we was talking about in that video with Sam and I was talking about. And try to come up with a different technique, a way to slow your bait down even more with a 1/48 ounce lead head. You got to have a little weight on it with a hook only. With the hook only, and you got if you're long poling and got a weight on your line, put it down there. The bait will stay above your weight, and it drops real slow. So yeah. So one day I'll sit down and make a video about that. I need to go to Kerr Lake, get on those brush piles up there. And I need a day where the wind ain't blowing a whole lot so I actually can film it and do it. But I'm playing with something. I've been playing with it about 6 months now. Hadn't came out with nothing special yet to say, hey, this is what you need to do. But we'll see. To where I'm interested in trying to sell them yet. We'll see. That's what I've been playing with. Just trying to share that with you. If you've seen that video, you heard me mention that, that's what it's about. Trying to come up with something special and different. Hey guys, Fishing Lake Country. See y'all next time.